everyone, JoJo here with JoJo Crosses, playing Animal Crossing ACNH. And today we are on my Pinwheel Island, the multicolor Rainbow Island. You can see on the map down below that we've got all of our villager houses placed, and the shape of the island is kind of coming together. Today we're working on the black section of the island, and this will be where Blair lives. And so I'm going to go ahead and get started with some pathing. I'm not going to make you watch me do the pathing. I did want to show you though, I did change a little bit of my pathing, and I added on this one here, and then Crispy Crafts found this one that I thought looked pretty neat. And so I added that one in, and I took one away. It was the little paisley looking one that was like a blanket. It didn't have a pixel missing, so I can only use it as a blanket only. And I only want one of those. So I kept this one because I thought it was very original and pretty. And then the rest of these I thought would be good accents. I want it still to be light and pretty over here. So I might use a few little intermingled I don't know, just different greenery and stuff to kind of lighten it up a little bit and make it look more springy versus like dark Halloween or whatever. But in any case, this is the ones that I will be using. I'm going to go ahead and lay it down now, and then I'll come back when it's all out there and let you see how it turned out. Okay, I got some of the base patterning down, so I just went ahead and put all these different circles down. And now I'm going to go ahead and lay down the custom path. I did put this one down. So far, I think I like it. I don't know. We'll see how it goes as we trek along, but I think it's actually really cool. I mean, that would be neat for like a city core where you want to show it like more out if you're going out in the outskirts or whatever. But yeah, that's really neat. But anyway, I kind of like it because it has the green in it and looks kind of broken up, so it still kind of matches my cottage core vibes, you know. So now let me lay down some of the pathing in here and see how that looks. All right, I'm back, and just with a sampling, this is not how it's going to be. I wanted to see how it looked on the gray and how it looked on like the sand background. And then I also wanted to see how the stones looked. Those are weird. I'm not going to do those. This I like on there. That's very good. It doesn't really matter which one. This is the gray concrete, and this is like the sand. You can see a little sand dot, so they don't look different, so I'll just use that one so it doesn't show through the middle. This doesn't look good. Matter of fact, these are so brown that I don't even know if we're going to use these little black leaves. They belong over here. So I'm going to take those off probably, and then I'm also going to not use the stones except for like accents around. And then I think I like this on top of the sand. I think it just adds a little more lightness to it, or either that or on its own, you know. And so yeah, let me just kind of mix this up and see how I like it. And I'm gonna hunt for maybe another floral black design would be nice. So then I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. It is surprisingly hard to find floral patterns for black and black, or even like a black and white or whatever. I don't know what the problem is. I might have to resort to making my own, but these ones I thought looked nice. This is on sand. I did a half and half because I wanted to see how it looked on the sand. And then here's one of them all on gray, and then here's another one up here all on gray. So yeah, I mean, they look really cool. It's just not exactly what I was looking for, but I do like them. So, and on their own too, they're actually really cute on the ground, you know, like probably better than filling this in type of thing. So I don't know, I might not put it on here. Maybe I'll just put like I'll alternate the brick, that lacy pattern, and then I'll put the flowers like all around it, because the flowers are like really cute. I kind of like them more on their own. I took the rocks away because I thought we already have enough rock and stuff based on what we have around here, you know. So yeah, I think that's probably what I will do, is just kind of, you know, spread these around this way, and that way And then these can just be like my brick pattern, and then the lacy pattern going down the way. And that should kind of make it look nice and variable and stuff like that. So anyway, let me get that fixed up and how I like it, and then I'll be right back. Okay, I finished up my pattern laying here. So this is how it kind of came out. I like the layout. I think it looks really cute. I like the lace. I do like the flowers kind of scattered about that way instead of how I had them. So now what I'm going to go ahead and grab is actual flowers and trees and bushes. And I want to put those in actually first, and then I'm going to get items together to put around the build in between all the nature and stuff. There's not a really big space on this one, but there's a really long area down here that needs to be filled in. I think it's just going to be mostly nature and stuff, but I might do like a little pathing to branch off this way and just kind of take us down here, but it can't be very big, you know. It might have a few of these circles, but otherwise, you know, like the circles can start going this way, and then we'll just kind of shrink them down and make them like a one piece going through here. So we'll see what we end up with, but it is definitely like a different shape down here. So I'll be right back. Let me get my stuff in my pockets. Okay, I'm back. I think I'm gonna get started on putting this little area together. So I thought it would be cute to have a little bush here. Oh, you know, yeah. Let me see. Oh, I need to fix something. Hold on one momentito. Okay, got it. All right, so we're going to go ahead and put down a bush up here. And then I would like to put some flowers in. So let's go ahead and drop in a tulip here. And let's go ahead and put in like a little cosmo up here. And then I think I'm just gonna throw a weed in right below it for that. You know what I need in my pockets? I need some fencing. Hold on, I forgot all about it. Okay, I dug up my flowers because I wanted to restart. So I want to go ahead and put in some fencing here. So let me go ahead and put these in first. I want to put a little chunk here, and then I want to put a little chunk like right there. And then I'm going to put my flowers. So let me put my little black cosmo here, and we'll go ahead and put our tulip over here. That looks cute. Okay, and then I think I'm going to go ahead and put a tree in right here. I kind of don't want to block too much about resident services, but a little is okay. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in. I think that's good. You can still see the path and all of that. And I'll put a couple of things on either side here. I don't really know exactly what I want to use yet. I need to find something more tall. But let me get in some of the bushes and trees and stuff first, because I feel like that's going to be, you know, one thing that has to get squeezed in here first of all. So let's go ahead and put in one of the bushes like back here. Actually, what else do I have in here? We put a little decoy duck sitting back here. That would be cute. Just have him hanging out. Yeah, I kind of like that. Okay. And then maybe over here we can put, oh, you know what? Why don't we put another one like right here? I'm going to put a toy one. Oh, that's not where I wanted him to go. The struggle. Oh, hang on. Go out here. Go out here, buddy. That fence, you know, it always has to have like whatever grace area, right? Yeah, you can't get any closer to the fence. It's kind of a ding-dong. Okay, and then let's see. We could probably put another duck here, maybe facing a different direction. And maybe I can put another baby one up here to be next to, you know, mom and dad. And he could be facing like this away. Yeah, a little congregation of duckies. I think that's kind of cute. Okay, and then over here, I feel like we could put another bush in just to, you know, join that up. Let's do that. Yes, I like that. And then I think over here, let's put another flower in. I don't want to have too much to have to mess with when you're trying to get through the path over here. And then let's see, I also don't want too much in the way of these little guys because they're kind of cutie. What if I did like a little, indentation of water coming out here? Is that gonna mess with my pinwheel style? I don't know, let's try it. Let's terraform just a little section of water coming out, like almost like a little pond behind here, and see if that works for the duckies. Let's see. And see what it looks like on the map. Like I said, I don't want the map to look too messed up. Wait, what on earth? Get over here. All right, over here. You know what? I'm gonna have to pick up these duckies real quick in order to round the corners. Oh my gosh, game. The terraforming struggle is definitely real. Oh, Lord. Okay, let's see. Hopefully the ducks will still go in there. I don't really want like a giant pond. I just wanted a tiny little section of pond. But the game is just wanting to be difficult. Alright, and then I can come around here and maybe just round this out just a little bit more and round this off so it doesn't look so weird. Okay, well, let me see what that looks like on the map, because if it looks too weird, then we'll take it out, but I'm standing right in the way. Of course I am. Let's try that again. Whoops. Oh yeah, no, that's fine. You can still see the pinwheel shape. Okay, let me see if I can get the ducks back in, because why do I have this? Because, you know, so let's take you out. So I would really like one duck to go over here, which is going to be a miracle if it goes in the way I want it to. There's no room. No way. Okay, hold on. Moving fence. Facing. I know there's a place for a duck here. What? The struggle. The struggle. At least you're witnessing the struggle. Okay, he's cute sitting that way. All right, let's put another duck down here. Wait, let's put the fence in. Let's put the fence in. Because you know that won't go in if I don't have anywhere to step. Okay, then here is going to be our other duck. I think I had it worked out where it would work. Okay, let's go that way. All right, and then let's have this ducky right here, which I think now will work. Yes. Okay, perfect. Now we have our little ducks along the pond and it won't look too weird over there, I think. So that's pretty cute. Okay, so front section done. Let's get down over here and see what else we can plop in here. I wonder if a tree would go right here. That would be really nice if I could get a tree. What if we did like a large normal cedar? What about that? Yeah. Okay, that makes me very happy. Will a flower fit behind here? Let's do a black lily back here. Yeah, okay. I mean, you can't really see it, but you can kind of, right? So, all right, and then let me put a little bit of fencing right beside the tree. Yes. Or actually, you know what I want to do? I'm going to put a bush there instead and then the fencing. Because, you know, I like the fence to be in front of the bush. I think it looks much cuter that way. Will another one go right here? It will. Hey, I kind of like that. Okay. And so that looks cutie. All right, and then I was thinking on top of this flower section, maybe I can put like one of these bunnies. Let's see, we've got two of them. One's black. Whoops, hello. Let's put him here. Oh, he's cute. Let me drop another flower pattern right here, and then I can put another bunny like facing the other way or something, or I don't know, facing the same way, whatever. But I kind of like them sitting on a little tuft of flowers, you know, it looks kind of cutie. Okay, so let's put another bunny here. I got the grayish one. I thought, you know, it's fine. Actually, let's do this. Let's turn you this way and you that way, and that way they're hanging out. I'm also gonna put a flower in here that kind of hides them a little bit, because, you know, bunnies are not just going to be sitting out here in the open, right? They're going to be like trying to hide from the humans and the animals and people that might be trying to get them. So I think that would be kind of cute to do that. And then I do have these pillars. Let me put down some more pathing or patterning here. I kind of like to put something underneath these. What about this guy on its own? Would that look cute? I mean, it does. All right, and then I can put one of these pillars, like, where is it? This guy? Yes, I love that. That'll kind of tie in our white area too to this side, so that kind of looks neat. And then let's go ahead and put another bush right here, just to put some greenery next to this and soften it up a little bit, and maybe even another one in front of it. And yeah, and then I'm gonna put one more flower in here. Let's put the rose. Let's do that. So they're all different, you know. Okay, that looks kind of cutie. Yeah, I think I'm going to put in another pattern right here just to put a little more decorative item here. So let me do this like that. Okay, just to fill in the space, you know. Now right here, what do I want to do next to the house? It can't be too thick because I want to be able to get through here. So let me ponder this for a minute and I'll be right back. Okay, I think I decided I'll put like one of my little wooden stools here where you could sit, like this guy. I think he's super cute, especially with that design on the top. Adorable. And then I'm gonna put just a flower in front of this one to just soften that up a little bit. Let's put a Cosmo. I don't think I have too many Cosmos in the vicinity. You only have a choice of like 4 black flowers, so it's kind of, you get what you get. I have 2 lilies in here. I didn't really need 2 different lilies. Okay. And then on this side of the house, I have my idea for what we're gonna do down here, so maybe I should do that first. Let's see. I'm going to drop down the patterning. Oh, you know what? Let me do it this way. It'll be a lot easier because then I can do my own like laying down of the path. Let's see here. Do this. Okay. And I was thinking we'll put down this whole big blanket pattern. Oh my gosh, my dog is choosing right now to use a squeaker. Y'all hear that? Hilarious. All right, I love this black and white rose pattern. I think it looks so pretty. I thought it would look nice under here, like kind of like I don't know, someone laid out a little area for them to sit on. Okay, and then once I get this down, my idea is to put, do I want it that far over? I actually think I don't. I think I want it a little more centered up with the house, sort of. Not really, but kind of. Because what I'm gonna do here is, yeah, I'm not sure if this is the way we were wanting to go. Let's see. I think I need to do it a little differently. All right, let me fix this. I'll be right back. Okay, I think that was more the look I'm going for. Let me get this helmet off of my head here and move on. And then we're gonna put down a little gazebo back here behind me. Hopefully it won't block too much of the house, and it'll look cute here. And then we're gonna put, let me see, where is it? Of course it's not right where you want it. There it is. Okay. Oh yeah, that covered that pretty good. Okay. That's not bad. This house will be changed color, by the way. I have to finish HHP. I have not done so. So there's that whole dilemma, but you know, we'll get to that. And then I'll make the pathing go from here. That way it's kind of like you can walk through the gazebo and you can either go this way to go down the path, or you can come out here to where we're gonna put this little setting, which I thought it would be really cute to have like a little seating area out here. So what I did was we'll put a little garden chair out here. And I'm going to put a couple of them out. Let's see. Yeah, let's put that. All right, and then let's put the table right in the middle. And I will go grab some things to put on top of that too. So that will work out. And then I did grab the garden bench. I thought I could put it like in a different area as well. It's also black, so that's kind of nice. But the other thing I wanted to put down here was we have these little, I thought it would look cute to have on either side one of those outdoor baths. So let me find where I put that. Probably up here somewhere. There it is. See if it'll fit. I thought that might be nice to have one on each side. Okay, that kind of ruins my pathway idea though, because I was gonna put another one on this side kind of flanking it. Let's see what we think here. I still could do it. I think I could just make the path. Oh, it's kind of squishy though, isn't it? We move it down one, and then I can have the path come up and around. Let me see if I can move this one down. If not, I might have to do some construction. But that's the name of the game, right? Oh, no, it does. Yay. Okay. That is a beautiful thing. That makes me so happy. Okay. Let's put a tree down here too. So let's do this. Let me do a young hardwood. See how that looks. Okay, that looks nice. Still have room for pathing. All right, and then let's put like a little smaller tree right here. Oh, beauty. Okay, that makes me happy as well. Let me put in a nursery tree behind that to make sure that doesn't grow. And I have to put one here too, but it's okay. We'll camouflage it with something, you know. So, but that'll keep that from growing as well. All right, let me move on to the next thing we're gonna do. All right, well, I put down some pathing over here in the corner, and I'm going to try to put down, I want to put a little flower back there, and I'm going to try to put down one of those arches. Where are you? There you are. A little ruined arch. I thought that would be cute here, and then you could look through and see the little duckies over there. So that's cute. Yeah, you can still see them through there. All right, and then I feel like we definitely need like, I don't know, maybe a little tree or something over here. Let's see if it'll go in this right here. Let's see. What size do I want? Large, medium, maybe a medium. Oh, that's cute. I don't want it to block the house or the viewpoint through there too much. And I planted my my apple tree, just to make sure, you know, doesn't grow bigger than that. That's how you stunt a tree right there. All right, and let's put in some fencing, because I do love having the fencing around. It adds a little something, you know. Let's see, we could put a little bush in here just to block that plant coming up. Yeah, and then maybe we need to put some, oh wait, I'm gonna need to move that for a second because I want to put some flowers over there before I place that. So let me go over here and do that, and then we will put the fence back because I know I'm going to be trapped out of that. All right, put a little fencing here. You know, fencing is kind of cute. It adds a little something to your island, I feel like. Put a little double action going on there. All right. And then I feel like I need to put some flowers down in here before I get too far. There's not a whole lot. Oh, you know what I could do is this little piano bench. Yeah. And then, oh, what can I put on top of that? No, don't sit, girl. All right, let me see what can we put on there? Oh, what about one of those little wicker baskets? The little towel basket would be really cute, wouldn't it? Let me see how that would look. Oh, yeah, I like that. That's cute. Okay, let's do that. And then I want to put some flowers in over here too. So, got to put those in, and maybe a little weed here or there just to accent it, because I want to have a little bit of nature, green, and different stuff too. So, yeah. Let's put a little pattern right here. I do like these little flower patterns. They're nice. They add a little something in the spaces if you need to fill it. All right, perfecto. Okay. And then here we can put another flower. Let's see. Which one do we want to do? I already have a rose there. Or do I want to just leave it a little open? I could just leave it open and have some greenery. That would not be a bad thing. Maybe we can put a couple of flowers over here. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and put this tulip over here. I decided. And then over here, let's put a little weed. And then up in here, let's put a couple more flowers, maybe. Oh, what do I have, though? Let me see. Do I have an item? How about a seat? That would be cute. Alright, and then let's see. What else? What else? Do we want to put another bush back here, maybe? Like a little bush right there. Or a flower. Yeah, okay, we can put a flower in there. Alright, I kind of like that. That's cute. I think that'll work over on this side, so that's perfect. Might leave that green area open, I'm not sure. Let's put just a little flower in here to fill in this space, because I want you to be able to walk around and move and do all that kind of stuff. Alright, and then now we have this whole space. I want to do like a little path that goes all the way down here. And maybe I'll just put it in now. Yeah. So I put these little circles in. And they go all the way down here to the end, which is a nice filler, and it makes it look cute. And then we'll put some stuff around it to kind of accent it and let it blend in, you know, kind of like what we've been doing. So yeah, I'll come up here. I do like how this looks. It's nice. Let's put a little fencing up here. Might as well, right? I don't want to block it too much because I want to be able to walk through here too. So that works a little nicer. Put a little something there so I remember not to put anything in the way. Well, does that look okay there? Let's see. Can I still get through without a struggle? Yes. Alright, we'll leave that for now. I think that looks okay. Alright, let me put some fencing in over here, because you know I like to put them on these little edges that come out. I think they look cute. Or wait, let's do my bushes. Let's do some bushes and then some fencing in front of them, because that's what I do, man. That is not where I wanted that to go. How dare. Alright, let me throw that in. Okay, and then let's throw one in here. Perfecto. Okay. And then maybe one more in here. And then let's put in I might just do a flower there or something in a little bit. I don't want it to be too, you know, whatever. Okay, and then, yeah, we'll put another bush in here. I might leave that open for something else. Oh my gosh, the 2 o'clock music is going. I am gonna have to get out of this 2 o'clock music here, so I am going to do that, and then I will come back to this in a little bit. All right, I'm back. I came back at the 5 o'clock hour because, you know, I wanted to not have that music. It's terrible. I'm gonna go ahead and put the piano bench here, kind of like on the other side with the little basket, because I think that'd be cute to matchy match a little bit. All right. Very good. Okay. Nice. You can still walk through here. It's very cute. Okay. And then on this little section, I feel like we need to put some flowers and stuff because I want to be able to still walk through and get up to this area from the beach in case someone goes down to the beach. I'm not exactly sure if I'm going to do all the beaches yet. It just depends. But for right now, I was planning on doing it. So we'll see, but they're probably just going to be very simple and I will just do them offline, you know. But for right now, we're just going to put some flowers and maybe some design in here just to make this little pathway connect up. And that way, you know, it still looks like it's got something there, but, you know, we don't have things that we can't walk through kind of situation. So let me put the designs down really fast and see how that looks. All right, yeah, that's pretty good. I think that'll work. Good, okay, yeah. So that kind of ties that in, so that's pretty good. And then here we can put another flower. I think that would be an easy thing to put in and not have get in the way, you know? So that's perfect. Okay, now let's, we're just kind of going in sections. So, you know, put a little bush back here because I have a little space. Now we gotta figure out what to do in here. Let's see, maybe I can put a tree. Can I put a little tree in here? Probably put a big tree in here. Okay, maybe not. Let's move it out just a bit. Let's see where it'll go. There we go. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Gotta have some trees, you know. Maybe I could put another tree over here. Maybe a smaller one. Yeah, just a little smaller. And then let me plant a little apple tree behind it just to make sure it doesn't grow up and become a big mama tree. Okay, let's put a little bush over here. And then let's see, we can probably put another one somewhere over here just to kind of have something along the edges. It's not too boring, you know? All right. And then let's see, what else do I want to do? I want to put some fencing in here maybe. That would be nice, you know, to match up with what I got going on around the rest of the island here. And we'll put one over here. Put another one over here, like what we've been doing. There we go. All right. And then let's see. What do we do in here? Maybe a ruined broken pillar would be nice. Yeah, I like that. That's good. Very cool. All right. All right, let's see what else we can do over here. Let's get in. Oh, I'm not sure now at this point. Let's see. I think we need to get, oh, that's better back there. We can put some flowers in front here. That would be nice. Or a little bush or something to give it something. Oh, maybe I can put a little bench. Yeah, let's put a little bench in here. That would be cute. Have a little place to sit, you know? It's cutie. There it is. All right. Yes, I forgot I had that in my pocket. And then I was like, oh, wait, let's do that. Okay. And then I think we need to put something over here. Let's see. Let's put another little flower back here. And then what can go over here? Maybe another bush or some, yeah, let's put a little weed. Not that kind of weed, kitty. It is not 420. Okay, put a little more weed there. All right, let's see what else we have for over this way. I'm thinking that we could put like, oh, that looks good. I like that. Put another flower here because you can't have too many flowers. You cannot. All right, I like that. I still need to fill in a little bit more of this area, but I think we're good. I think on this part, let me see, let me count this one. Let's see. We could put something in the middle here, like maybe an arch, and then maybe a couple benches on either side would be cute. So let me see, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So if I do 5 from the side and 5 from the other side, and then put it on these 3, that will be a good spot for my arch. So let me try that. And let's see what I think I'll put down the little lacy pattern, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, let's try that, because that would look cute underneath the arch. Yeah, let's do that. Because part of it will be covered by the arch, so it really won't be that big of a deal here. All right, throw this on there. Let's see. Where's my arch? Did I get rid of it? I need to put another arch in my pocket. I do. Hold on just a second. I'm gonna have to go grab it. All right, I got the arch. Let's throw this in here. Hello, where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? I do not know. Green eggs and ham. Here it is. Good night. I had to go grab it. I was like, I did not grab it. Okay. All right, so now let's go ahead and put down some decorative brick here. But I want to leave a couple spaces on either side to put in a couple of flowers or a design or something cute. So we'll do that. And then, but yeah, I can put a bench on this side, a bench on the other side, because they're really cute. I like these. I like the iron benches and stuff. I think it's really cute. So I'm going to throw that in there, and then I'll go one space from there and then put the brick in here and do the same thing on this side. So that should be kind of cute. All right, let's put our little bench here, and then we're gonna go ahead and throw in a little flower on this side, and a flower on this side. All right, and then let's see, we can do another one here. And let's do another one here. And then we'll go ahead and put our bench in. Just want to make sure it's kind of even, you know, but that looks pretty cute. I like that. All right. We're gonna, let's see, pop in a few more little things here. Let's put a little bench, a bush in here. And let's see, what else can we place? Maybe a few more fences, a little fencing in this way. Kind of help fill in some of the space. We can put a little bit here too. It'll look cute. All right. Yeah, I like to use fence as space filler and to add a little something. Oh, is this only a 2 spot? Oh, it is. Yeah, okay. Let me pull that up. We'll probably just put a few flowers, a couple flowers in there so we don't have that issue over here. Let's throw a couple more flowers in here. Let's see, a tulip and a lily. How about? Yeah, because we don't have those. Well, we do, but that's okay. All right, and then on this side, let's see, let's throw a few more things over here. Put a little ruined pillar. Yeah, I'm gonna have to grab some small things to put over here. So yeah, let's throw that up there. And then right here we can put, let's see. Maybe, let's see, let's put another decorative item here. Put that down. Maybe we'll put a little couple of bunnies again over here. That would be really cute. Put the flowers down and have them sitting on the little flowered area. I think that would be very nice. All right, so we can put this one here facing one way, and then we can put another one on the other side. And then kind of be looking at each other. Oh, I'm standing in the wrong spot. Oh my gosh. Story of my life every time. Okay, I'm always in the way. And then it flies way out here, like as if I could have been over there. All right, let's put the other one here. Oh gosh, he went like way on the edge. Are they actually, I guess they're able to take up a half spot. I didn't even realize that. It's actually pretty cool to know. Like just in case if you have a little half space, you need to fill in something, a little bunny could go in there. Well, maybe, I don't know. All right, let me go get some things because I want to put a few things along the edges. I want to put something back there. So I kind of need to put a few more things in my pockets and get a few little things going. You know what I mean? Okay, so I went ahead and put down a little design there. I want to see if I can get the pot to fly up here, the little floating, what is it called? Bio planter. I think I have one of those in here somewhere. Did I forget to put it in my pocket? I did. Okay, I gotta go get that. So I will be right back. Let me go grab that. Oh my gosh. All right, there it is. Let's put that up there. All right, very good. I'm glad that flew up there. I didn't know if it would or not, so that's awesome. Okay, and then over here, let's see. I'd like to put that antique clock. I think it looks cute. It cool. It reminds me of Stranger Things. You know, the clock in the guy's house. What's his name? The bad guy. I can't remember. Anyways. All right, let me put a little something over here too. How about one of these floating biotopes could go here? I think that would look cute. Or a lantern? A lantern. Let's put a lantern in there. That would be good. All right, and then let's go down here. We could try to put another lantern here as long as I can get through. Let me see if I can plop one here and see if I can get through here because I don't want to mess it up. White? What the? I put the wrong one in my pocket. Oh no. Okay, let me fix that. Let me see if my other one is also white. Oh man. Okay, let me get a black one put in here. So I will be right back. Excuse me. Much better. Mucho better. Okay. And then, yeah, this is pretty covered. There's a little space here I need to figure out what to do with. I guess we could put a couple more designs and flowers or something in here, or maybe another garden lantern. That would be kind of cute to put in here. And we could plop in a flower in this area as well. And so let me put down the garden lantern here. That way we have some light, right? That would be nice. Okay, put that there. And then, let's see, we could put... Oh, I had an idea to put like a little music area right here. No, I need to pull this back and move it to the side because I need to be able to get in the... I need to get in a guitar and maybe a little seat as well. So I think that would be cute to have over here. So let's put in a little guitar. I wanted to put in... Where is the guitar? Why am I always hunting for things in my pockets? Constantly. Okay, and I probably didn't put it in my pocket. Sometimes I think about this stuff and then I like forget to put it in there. All right, there's the guitar. Let's throw that down. Let's turn it. Cool. And then I'd like to put a stool in. I want to make sure I can still walk though. Let's try that. Oh, that flew way over there. Can we push it? Oh, that's as far as it'll go. Okay. Can't push it in. Okay. Well, that's still pretty cute. So, and we can walk, it looks like. So I think that will work. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, cool. Cool, cool. All right, I like that. Look at Ricky, just be hanging out. All right, I think that's good. What about if I put a little garden lantern here? Like at the end. That's kind of cute. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Oh, I have this bird cage. I had a couple more little things. Yes, let's put that up there. That looks pretty good. And then let's put another one over here somewhere because I don't want to waste them. They're cute. Let's put the biotope here. Right there. Perfect. And then I'm thinking we could put the bird cage maybe up a little higher where there's a little empty space. I think there was a space up here that needed something. Look at Poppy. She's so cute. How about right here? This would be a nice place for the bird cage. I like the bird cage in black. I think it looks kind of cool. All right. I think I like all that. And I like how there's just a little blank space. I think that's fine. I do like how this has turned out, so I think it's pretty good. Maybe you want to put something up this way because there's a little more empty space. So we could put another broken pillar up here. And then maybe towards the front, I could put one of those arches again. That would be really cute. All right, let's see what else we can do over here. I have this little entrance. I wanted to put something here, but I want it to be taller. So like I was saying, I think I might grab one of the ruined arches and put it here. I don't want it to block resident services, but at the same token, I think it's fine to block resident services a little bit. So let me get that. All right, let's try and put this down and see how this works. Do I like it? I think I like that. Yeah, I think I like that. It's pretty good. All right. Yeah, I think that's cute. Let me know if you think this is too like Halloween-y or witchy or I don't know. But here's my little brown, my white area, and then now we have our little black area. We'll take a little walk through and see how it looks. So got our little duck area, and then we've got this little spot here where the bunnies are congregated. Head over here by the house. We've got another little arch just to add something, and you can see our little duckies through there. And then on this side, we've got our little gazebo where you can walk through. And oh, I forgot to put something to eat on here. Hang on, I need to put something in my pocket and I'll throw something down. You know what you can put, or what I can put, is that ink meal. I'm putting the ink meal, squid ink curry. I'm putting that down. It's got black on it. All right, anyway, we got that down. And a couple of little baths there. Look at Poppy, she's adorable. She likes the clock too. Anyways, walking through here, we've got our little Stranger Things clock in the forest. Sorry, Poppy, excuse me. All right, and then we've got this little area that heads out this way to the beach. Oh my gosh, Sylvana's so mad. What's going on, Sylvana? Also need flowers. Why? What was uncalled for? You hate spoilers. Oh no. She's mad at Poppy. Oh, I don't know, Sylvana. Okay, you're just gonna repeat yourself. Honey, you need to calm down. She has been angry like 2 days in a row, and I can't calm her down. I don't know what's going on with that girl. But she needs to just calm down, take a chill pill, and relax. It's not that bad. All right. Anyway, back over here, we've got our little bench and our little walkway that heads on down this area. A little music spot, bench you can sit and watch the music. Another little arch in between, and oh my gosh, look at Ricky. He's starting to fall asleep. How cute is that? Oh my gosh, how cute. I'm taking a picture. Okay, he's so adorable. Look at him. You know this is going to be in the thumbnail somewhere. Oh my god, I love it. Okay. Yes. You are witnessing such magic. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Give it a like and a subscribe if you wouldn't mind. I'd love to have you as part of the family. Tomorrow we will do the red section. And yeah, it's so far I really love it. So I will see you on the next one. Bye.